Hello and welcome to VMblog's coverage of the VeeamON 2024 event taking place at the Diplomat Beach Resort in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And today we're excited to speak with Don Stewart, the Senior Strategic Alliance Partner Manager at Backblaze. Don, welcome to the show.
Hi, David. Hi, Brian. Thanks for having me.
I guess let's kick things off if you don't mind. Maybe just give viewers a quick overview of the company.
Sure. Well, data is the company's most precious and sought-after asset, and leading on-prem and cloud storage providers often make it difficult to store, organize, move, and access their data, resulting in complex and costly solutions. And that's where Backblaze comes in. Backblaze has been providing astonishingly easy and cost-effective cloud storage since 2007, at about one-fifth the cost of your traditional cloud storage providers, yet with enterprise-grade security, portability, and performance, one would expect, Backblaze continues to be a leader in public cloud storage for thousands of Veeam customers worldwide. Today, Backblaze manages nearly 3 exabytes of data from 500,000 customers in over 175 different countries.
Now, for people attending the VeeamON event, what do you think they're going to be most interested in learning about your technology?
Well, there's a lot of great stuff that we have planned for VeeamON, and our booth is P6. You walk in the front doors, make a left, we're right along that wall. And we'll be talking a lot about our easy approach to data modernization protection in the cloud and at a fraction of the cost of the other vendors and why customers just love us. No hidden fees, no minimum retention periods, no upcharge for object lock, no post-purchase regrets, just easy, affordable cloud storage. And for the Veeam partner community, they will want to come by and learn more about our powered by solution, which is a way for Veeam partners to add affordable cloud storage to their line card and provide private label for the cloud storage for their customers. No need for costly hardware or data center infrastructure. Just be able to add cloud storage to their Veeam infrastructure and be able to deliver turnkey backup solutions to their clients and do it at an affordable way.
Now, you kind of touched on it, but thinking about your technology, specifically, can you maybe tell us what you consider for viewers who are watching this video, what differentiates you in the industry? What makes your technology unique?
Sure. Well, we've been in the cloud storage landscape since 2007 and went public in 2021. Our differentiators is that we're easy to use, we're affordable, we offer premium customer support, and we have a proven track record of dependable service. The key to our longevity isn't hidden. There are no hidden fees, no minimum retention periods, no egress in most cases, premium support, and no delays in accessing your data when and where you need it. When it comes to Veeam, it only takes a couple of minutes to integrate Backblaze as your cloud storage target into your Veeam environment. From a security standpoint, we don't charge for additional object lock capabilities, which enables the immutability and data resiliency functions. And for Veeam users, immutability provides incredible ransomware protection. And you can't delete, encrypt, or modify your data. Now, this allows Veeam users to configure their data access rules in alignment with their governance and compliance policies. We provide two-factor authentication, server-side encryption, SOC 2 and Type 2 certification, and we have SOC 2 compliant data centers both here in the US and in the EU. And all data is available under our SLAs.
Now, talking more about your partnership with Veeam, how does Backblaze fit into the Veeam ecosystem?
Well, we've been a partner with Veeam for many, many years, and they continue to be a strategic partner for us with thousands of Veeam customers around the world choosing Backblaze as their S3 storage destination of choice. We're a Veeam-ready object with immutability certified partner, and customers can back up to B2 as either a primary data source using the direct-to-object feature or as a secondary data repository.
Now, since we're here talking about the VeeamON, event, can you give us a sneak peek at maybe, what it is you'll be showing at your booth this year?
Sure. We've got a lot of fun things lined up for VeeamON this year. And first, backed by popular demand, is in co-sponsorship with Phoenix Snap, we're hosting our second annual pub crawl. Now, last year in Miami, it was so successful and so much fun that we decided to make it a staple networking event for this VeeamON and many VeeamONs to come. Last year, we had about 150-ish people attend, and we're looking to break that record this year. Second, in the booth, attendees will be able to speak to our representatives about why we're seeing significant growth in our Veeam customer business, and to learn about the combination of Veeam and Backblaze and how it's bringing real value, real data protection, and super resiliency to our joint customers. And as I mentioned earlier, Veeam partners will want to stop by and learn a little bit more about our Powered by solution so that they can understand how to deliver turnkey solutions for their clients and do it in a profitable manner. And then not lastly, but next to last, is we're now sponsoring the headshot photo booth, which is a great way to update your professional headshots and use them on all your professional social media sites. And then lastly, on Wednesday, we're having our partner and Veeam ecosystem partner, Cloud IBR, and a joint customer join us in the booth to talk about real world experiences and how our joint solution ensures that when a disaster happens, a customer can recover quickly to the cloud and be back up and operational in a fraction of the time that traditional disaster recovery solutions take, saving time, money, and the company's reputation. And then lastly, I'd like to invite everybody to our breakout session on Wednesday around 2:30, and it's called Mastering Data Backup with 5 Strategies for Resilience and Recovery. Now, during that session, our head of solution engineering and the president of Cloud IBR will provide insights as to how to avoid real-world mistakes that often get overlooked, but can be the difference between proper data resiliency and a speedy recovery versus a business-crippling, painstaking, and time-consuming recovery efforts.
Nice. For your Veeam customers, what would you say are the biggest challenges they're facing in 2024, and what is your company doing to solve those problems?
Well, the theme of the conference is radical resiliency for a reason. I mean, data needs to be protected and resilience and continues to be more and more important for everyone. Now, we all know that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when an incident will occur and threaten the business operations. The need to plan any and all instances prior to something happening is a key challenge, whether those instances are coming from external sources or internal threats. And part of what we're doing in our Wednesday breakout is really covering those 5 strategies that we find with our Veeam customers that will help them avoid those mistakes and bake those resiliency strategies within their backup and recovery efforts prior to anything happening. Now, Backblaze not only helps customers protect their data with our object lock and other enterprise security features, but we also provide them being a trusted, reliable data source for them.
Now, you've provided a lot of great information, and it sounds like, once again, at this year's event, you're going to be doing a lot of fun and entertaining things at the booth and around the show. Yep. For the folks who are watching, whether they can attend the show or not, is there a video or something that you can share with us that we can show viewers to see your product in action?
Absolutely. And in addition to being at the show in person, we're also participating in their virtual VeeamON conference. So if you can't make it personally, head over, sign up for the virtual event, and you'll be able to visit our booth there. And the presentations, the videos that we're doing, demonstrations will be available there as well. And if you can't make that, absolutely, we've got a number of video demonstrations that I'm happy to link here in the video.
Hi, I'm Greg Hamer with Backblaze, the astonishingly easy cloud storage solution. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is in Veeam to create a local storage repository. This demo is using Veeam 11, but it works the same with Veeam 10. In Veeam, having a local storage repository is necessary before adding a cloud tier storage destination. What we cover here is old hat to most Veeam users. However, we created this video for Backblaze B2 users who may be new to Veeam. This video is a companion to another video that will walk you through how to add Backblaze B2 as a cloud tier repository in Veeam, and then how to create a backup job with object lock enabled that uses both the local repository we create here and the cloud tier repository we create in the next video. This architecture is proven effective in protecting your data from ransomware attacks. So after finishing this video, please look down below for the link to the other video. Okay, let's jump into Veeam. If you are following along in your environment, go ahead and launch Veeam and connect when you are ready. Now, to repeat, to create a scale-out backup repository, which we cover in the next video, you must first add a local storage component as a backup repository, so we will start there. So first we have to navigate to the backup infrastructure section. And I'm going to just bring up a little magnifier to highlight in the bottom left-hand corner that backup infrastructure is what we want to select on. And then once we've selected that, we then want to go to the top left and select on our link for backup repositories. And now the ribbon along the top is highlighting in the top left-hand corner that we now have the option to add a repository. So we're going to click on that button, and that opens up a dialog, and it asks us to select what our backup repository will be stored to, and we are going to store ours to the direct attached storage. So I'm going to select direct attached storage, and the next question in this series of dialogues is what we want to use, Microsoft Windows or Linux, and for my illustration I'm going to use Microsoft Windows. So with that, it is now opening up a dialog to create a new backup repository. And I just want to highlight that along the left-hand side, there's going to be a series of dialogues that we need to go through, a total of 7 here, that we will use in creating a new backup repository. So we're on the first of the 7, which is name. Then after that, we go through server, repository, mount server, etc. Now, as a convention, what I'm going to be doing is just generally accepting default. So for the name here, it had backup repository 1. I'm just going to insert a letter D in front of 1 for demo, for this being a demonstration. So with that, I have now completed this first of 7 steps. So I'm going to go down and click the next button along the bottom, and that brings up the next dialog, which is related to server. Now here on the server dialog, along the right-hand side is a button that's for populate. So I'm going to select on populate, and then that is going to go out and do a lookup connecting to my server and show me what storage I have available. Excellent, it's now concluded. And for my demo, I'm going to use my E drive. So with that, I'm now finished with this second of 7 dialogues. I'm going to go down to next, select next, and next brings us up on repository. And it defaults to using on that drive a directory called backups. As I mentioned, I'm going to put a D1, I put a -D1 on there just to identify that this was related to my demo. So with that, I'm going to accept all the other defaults here on repository. I'm going to go to the bottom and again select next, and that brings us up on the 4th of our 7 dialogues. And related to mount server, we're just going to accept the default. So I'm again going to go to the bottom and select next, and that brings up a review, and everything is fine for me. And so I'm going to click apply. And as I click apply, it's now going out and creating that repository for me. And you can see that that's now all concluded. And so this was step 6 out of 7. And so we're going to go to the bottom and click next one last time here. And that's going to bring us to our summary. And with that, I can click on finish along the bottom. And we have now completed creating our repository. So we see the newly created repository now shown here in our backup repositories. And that's all we came for. If you've been following along with me, congratulations. You have set up a local repository. And again, what I've created here, we will be using this in the next video, demonstrating how to add Backblaze B2 as a cloud tier repository in Veeam. And then in that video, we will go further and also demonstrate how to create a backup job that uses both this local repository and the cloud tier repository.
And lastly, where can people go if they want to find out more information about Backblaze and some of the stuff you've talked about today?
Sure. www.backblaze.com is the website, and you'll be able to find all sorts of great information regarding our partnership with Veeam, certifications we have, case studies, white papers. There's a plethora of information out there.
Okay. Well, thanks for taking the time to speak with VMblog, and we look forward to the show.
We're excited about it, and we look forward to seeing you there as well. Stop by the booth, P6, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.